ThumbThrasherGaming. Yeah.
Yo, what is going on, everyone? This is your boy Nuke1949, aka ThumbThrasherG5, and this is How to Survive New York Comic Con. So, first off, thank you everyone who's been viewing the videos, who like the Facebook page ThumbThrasherGaming, my friends on Xbox Live. ThumbThrasherG5 is my name on Xbox Live. ThumbThrasherGaming on Instagram, and of course, if you're watching this, ThumbThrasherGaming on YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe button. So I went to New York Comic Con. I basically had what I would like to call the full experience this time around. So basically, last time I went, which was in 2016, I only got to go for a day because I was tripping and I didn't buy tickets like I should have. Well, in 2017, I changed that. You know what I'm saying? I saved my money and I planned. So what I'm going to do in this video is basically talk to you all about how you can plan your trip to New York Comic Con. I hope you enjoy the visuals. I just took a bunch of random pictures and a bunch of random video just to show you guys and gals out there what it looks like when you're out there, just, you know, being around, seeing the people and some of the cool stuff out there. So get you a pen, a pad, and take you a little listen to this. Now, one of the things you do need to do is go to the New York Comic Con Facebook page and like it, and then go to the New York Comic Con website and register. Go ahead and register because they're going to send you a unique code during the summer. I want to say, no. Was it during the summer? No. I forget when. Yeah, it's during the summer. They're going to send you a unique code where you can click to buy your tickets. But until then, here's what you need to do. Number one, plan your trip. So, buy your tickets, you know what I'm saying, of course, your plane tickets, hotel reservations, whatever, your travel. So plan your travel, you know, save your money for that and plan it. So, and how long are you gonna go? You can go for 1 day up until 4 days. My recommendation, depending on you, I do media stuff. So as a media guy, I went 2 days. Next year I might do more because I want to buy some more stuff and do some more interviews. And it'll be my third time going. So yeah, whatever plane tickets you need, get in advance. Whatever hotels, get that in advance. And whoever you're gonna stay with, that, and your tickets. Of course, make sure you're available to buy your tickets. It's an online queue, and you gotta wait in line online to get the tickets. So keep an eye on that date and time to make sure you're not like at work or something crazy and you miss out. Alright, here's another big thing that people didn't think about, and my boy, shout out to Geeking Out Shinwar, he got the hookup. So your luggage. Now, if you look at my other videos and look at what I got a big old Batman statue. I mean, I got a lot of stuff from New York Comic Con, and he was able to ship some of it to me. So you need to have your shipping stuff arranged. Does your hotel ship things, or are you going to bring an extra bag to have checked at the airport? That's something you need to think about as well, because yeah, some of that stuff is going to be big and you're going to want to get it home. Next, here's the fun part and the not so fun part. You're going to need money to buy stuff. So depending on who you are personality wise and what you're into, there's a lot of stuff you're going to be able to buy. There's a lot. There's artwork, obviously there's comics, there's toys, there's replica weapons and swords, there's food, autograph opportunities. There's just so much stuff to spend your money on. Now, me personally, this past year, I have to sit down and calculate it, but I think I spent about maybe $400, maybe $500, I don't remember. But I would say, to be on the safe side, save about $1,000. Anyway, from $1,000 to maybe $1,500. Now I know some of y'all saying, "What the heck? That's a lot of money for that." And I'm not a huge comic head. You know, I bought a few comics. I think I got 4 or 5 comics. I got my Batman statue autographed. Batman animated series. I got that autographed by Kevin Conroy, the voice actor. I brought some gifts back for a special lady. Hell. And I met Diamond Dallas Page, got his autograph. Farouk, or Ron Simmons. Met him, took a picture with him. So, and those are two things I didn't even think about. So I didn't even think that they were gonna be there. So let me get you to the next point. So now you got your money saved, so when you get there, you can do what you want to do. The next thing you want to do is plan what you want to accomplish when you go there. Are you going out there to get pictures with celebrities? Are you trying to get interviews? Are you trying to get comics or toys or some type of games? So the reason I bring that up is because you're going to have a limited amount of time to do things. There's lines. You're going to have to wait in line to get some of the exclusive stuff, and you're going to have to choose. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to do it all. I'm telling you right now from experience, you ain't going to be able to do it all. So take your time, plan your trip. There's going to be stuff on the website, the New York Comic Con website. They're going to show you who's going to be there, where they're going to be. So literally, you're going to want to map out your trip. Map out your trip, and then a lot of the times there's pricing on there for like the autographs and the people that's going to be out there. They'll have their pricing and things of that nature. So when you get there, you can say, okay, I want to see this person and get this autograph. Okay, this rare comic is going to be there. I want to get that. Then I want to get an autograph. So there's a lot to go into that. And also, if you want to bring your own comics to get autographed, you can do that too. I mean, it's just an endless amount of things you can do. So planning is it. Planning is like number one. Planning what you want to do. And my phone is going off. Also, what you're gonna want to do, which I didn't even think about, your transportation. So if you've never been to New York, or New Jersey for that matter, depending on where you're gonna stay, you need to do some research into the transportation. Are you Ubering? Are you taking a car each day? Are you gonna have to take some trains? You're still in the city. People are a little crazy, so you might want to make sure you're good, you safe, and all that good stuff. So do some looking into that. I would advise that you go with a friend or two or three if you've never been before. Preferably someone who lives in the area, that knows about, how things operate and how to travel and stuff like that, because it can be treacherous, okay? So don't want to put yourself in a quote-unquote compromising position or in danger. And also the New York Comic Con website, there's an app to go along with it. So the app will let you know all the vendors that are going to be there. So ahead of time, you can say, oh, they're going to be there, I want to interview them, or oh, they're going to be there. I kind of said that already, but I didn't say the app part. Now, here you go. So here's some final tips for you, and then I'm just going to let you all enjoy the music and watch the video. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about my experience when I was there. When it comes to actually the day of Comic-Con, you've planned your trip, you got your tickets, you're in your hotel or you're at your friend's house. Comic-Con is the next morning. You got butterflies in your stomach, you got your shoes ready, you got your book bag. Please bring a book bag. Bring a book bag, bring a book bag, bring a book bag. So when you buy stuff, you can stuff it in a book bag. This is a really important one. You're going to want to probably show up probably 2 to 3 hours before they open. Yes, you heard right. So if they open at 10, you want to be there at like 8 or 7. Excuse me. What is he talking about? Listen, when I say the line is long, the line is long, man. You have thousands of people coming from across the country to this one event. So you want to show up early so you can get in, take a look at everything, and get what you need to get done before the rush, because waiting in line can hurt you. Also, you should get a vendor map. When you get in there, they have like free lanyards and a couple other free things, but they have a map. The app actually has a map, and I think the New York Comic Con website has a map too, so you can see where the vendors are. This is important because you're gonna have to choose your locations that you want to hit based on quantity and rareness. For example, they had some kind, I can't even remember. They had a rare Power Ranger thing this past year. It was rare. They were only doing like 150 or something like that. So one of my boys, he went to that because that's what he really, really, really wanted. I passed on it because I'm like, okay, if I do this, then I'm not gonna be able to do this. So what I did was I got some comics instead of getting the Power Ranger thing, because I had to choose. Like, that Power Ranger line was redonkulous, man. For Power Rangers not to be popping in the video game world or the movie world, or I don't even know how the TV series is doing. They're just infinitely popular, and I remember them. You know, I grew up when Power Rangers first came out. I was in elementary school. I loved it. Had the morpher made out of paper and everything. But it is insane. It is insane how people line up to buy those things. Actually, I think it's in the video right now. And they had like some pop figures. There's like a Megazord pop figure. So again, think about what you want to do, who you want to see, and choose wisely. You know, if let's say there's 5 rare comics, one of them is gonna have, they say, hey, we're gonna have 200 available. One says we're gonna have 500. One says we're gonna have 1,000, and another one might say, hey, we're only gonna have 150 available. Look, you gotta go after the 150. Straight like that. You gotta go after the 150. I mean, that's just it. That's just it. You're gonna have to make tough decisions. You gotta make tough decisions. Also, make sure you take food breaks. Before you know it, 3 or 4 hours have passed, and your adrenaline's rushing, and you're walking around and you're feeling it so much that you don't even realize you haven't eaten. And the food is overpriced, but I will say it is good. So make sure you definitely take some time to stop, eat, get some drinks and stuff like that in between the activities that you're conducting. Now, for those of you going multiple days, I'm gonna break this down a couple different ways. That's me right there in the video. That's Alex of New Gaming Order and Shinwar. Shinwar is on the far right. Alex got on the motorcycle vest. When you have multiple days, so if you're a media person like us, you know, we pretty much chose one day just to get our stuff. So we were buying up everything the first day, and then we rested. You know, we got home, we chilled, we rested. Make sure you go to bed and get you some rest, man, because you're gonna be on your feet. Because as you've been seeing in the video, it is jam-packed with people, wall to wall, shoulder to shoulder. That's number 1. Number 2, plan that next day. So if you're gonna do media stuff, what are your media goals? Us, if you look at the videos, we did Where You From. So if you check out New Gaming Order on YouTube, or if you check out Geeking Out on YouTube, they're also on Instagram and Facebook, and of course mine, you'll see where we interview cosplayers. We just asked them where they were from and how they came about their costumes and things of that nature. So we dedicated a day to just doing that. Interviews, period. So next year, I'm probably going to plan my days like this. One day, obviously day 1, you want to get the most rare of the rare items you can get. That should be your focus for day 1, because this is not like a store where they're going to restock. Like, once it sells out, it sells out. Day 2, I will probably use more so for media and autograph type things, because the way the autographs work, there's a big downstairs area at the bottom of the convention center, and there's lines, and there's specific times where you can get in line to get your stuff autographed by people. And those are usually like your big celebrities. Kevin Conroy signed my Batman figure. William Shatner was there. Stan Lee has been there. He wasn't there this past year, but he is there. So yeah, that's something you want to plan, because I mean, getting Kevin Conroy's signature took about an hour and a half of me just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So that's something you want to plan for as well. And also, you know, I didn't have to bring anything with me really on the second day except for my book bag. And then probably the third day, more interviews. I really wish I could have interviewed more vendors. I got some of the people. If you're a gamer, I'm more into the gaming aspect rather than the comic aspects. The gaming people didn't talk to me that much. Not that they were being jerks or anything like that, but a lot of the games weren't out yet. Like, you saw Monster Hunter World. Yeah, it's out now, but it wasn't out then. This was October. So they were still months away from development. Also, you probably saw some footage of Shadow of Mordor, which came out, I think it came out like the week after I went, or a couple weeks after I went. They didn't talk to us because they were like, we can't really say anything. They didn't want to incriminate themselves or they didn't want to come out and say something about the game that wasn't true. And then I put this video out, and now we're crushing them. You know how we do on the internet. You can't make any mistakes. If you're not perfect, people are getting on you. Oh, this is one of my favorite cosplay costumes right there from Little Nightmares. If you've never played Little Nightmares, Google it. That was so awesome to see them dress up like that. And that's what Comic-Con is all about. Look at that. This is the downstairs area right here where you get autographs. So if you see that line right there, yeah, there you go. Look how long that line was. Yeah, so those are some of, that's just an example of some of the things you're gonna be looking at. What else? I think that's it. I think that's all I got for y'all. Mark Hamill, I couldn't think of his name. Mark Hamill was there. His line was redonkulous, and his autograph was like $250. Yeah, so that's what I mean when I say $1,000 to $2,000, depending on what you want to do. That like autographs is gonna jack it way up. Comics not so much. You can probably grab comics, the rare stuff, like $50 and stuff like that. And this is the food area part of the video right here. But my experience, you know, I pretty much broke down what I did when I was there. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I have some very comfortable shoes on. Temperature was straight. You know, had my boys with me. Played some games early. Met some cool people. Met one of the creators of the Castlevania series as well. Got an autograph from him. Played a little Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. I think it was out already. Was it out yet? Yeah, it was out. I got to play with Black Panther before he dropped. They had the DLC there. So you get some tidbits of the early stuff, and you can see it right there. They got Ultron sitting in the throne. But it's a great experience. If you're a nerd, you're into cosplay, if you're into comics and artwork, it's really, really, really going to be good for you. If you're into, what's the thing? Pop figures is going to be really good for you. If you're a media type personality, you like doing interviews about, you know, culture, the culture of those things, you'll love that. I mean, it was fun. Video games, if you're a huge gamer and you're going there for the gaming aspect, you'll find some fun stuff to do. You might not necessarily need 3 days or 4 days. You could probably get what you want to get done probably in a day, maybe 2. Because as far as video games, the new Blast Blue type game with the tag feature was there. Monster Hunter World was there. The Castlevania game that's not out yet was there. MVC Infinite was there. Injustice 2 was there. And that's it pretty much. There might have been some more video game stuff, but I probably missed it, so don't quote me on that. But there wasn't a whole lot. And I don't think I would have wanted to spend 5-6 hours playing those games, because you had to wait in long lines to play those games too. But anyway, hopefully this video has given you some tips and tricks on how to survive Comic-Con and how to plan your trip. Hit me up, thumbthrashergaming@gmail.com, or on the Facebook group thumbthrashergaming. Also, don't forget Geeking Out and New Gaming Order. Hit us up, man. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook. Hit us up. You know, any questions you might have about getting registered or things of that nature, we'll be glad to help. And not any weirdos or anything, because some of y'all are creepy, but it'd be cool if we could hook up with some of you guys out there, you know, and interview you and things of that nature. But again, save your money, plan your trip in advance, plan your arrangements of where you're gonna stay at, and most of all, make sure you're safe, man. Again, you want to do this with people that you know or someone that knows the area to make sure that you're safe. Thank you again for checking out my video. Thank you again for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Huge shout out to New York Comic Con. They're very responsive on their Facebook page. I put up some videos and actually sent them to them via Facebook message. I sent them the links and they actually watched them. So that was really cool, man. And there was really cool out there. There was no violence, no fights, nothing, man. Everyone was real chill, real cool, and very warm and welcoming. No snobby people or nothing like that when I was trying to get interviews. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. So it was well. Oh, look at those statues. Those statues are awesome. Oh, those statues are awesome. I didn't have the money. But anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed it. So keep watching the channel, man. Thumb Thrasher Gaming. That's me, my shiny forehead. I will catch y'all next time. Thank you for all the love. Thank you all for the support. Again, Thumb Thrasher Gaming on Facebook and on Instagram. Check out my other videos. And I will catch y'all next time. Peace.
Thumb Thrasher Gaming, yeah, hell, yeah, hell. Whoosh.